Today's program is dedicated to compensation, one of my favorite topics. This to me is a topic that does get me fired up, and it kind of frustrates me because it's basic principles of how you run a business. And yet most of the organizations I run into and I meet and I'm talking to leaders and they're frustrated with their ability to attract or retain. And, eventually that leads into a conversation of compensation and they just don't want to go there. It's like this wall of resistance around how you go about paying for the talent that you need. And I think we're at this stage now to where paying competitively isn't going to be enough. And you and I talk all the time about how are we going to manage the talent pool in the future, right? Is there going to be enough people, or is there going to be an abundance of people? And depending on the day and the information that you and I have available to us, I take different sides of the street, right? One day I'm thinking, hey, there's not going to be enough people. We're in a demographic winter. The population in the U.S. is shrinking. We were talking just a week or two on the program here where Missouri definitely has more deaths than it does births. And every business that I'm aware of has plans to grow and expand. So therefore, it's just supply and demand. There's not going to be enough people. So I'm not sure which side of the fence I'm sitting on today, but we're going to focus on comp and we're going to focus on what can we do to help people understand, the right approach to taking compensation seriously. And I'm going to take that position of paying well, which is different than competitive. I'm talking about paying specifically to each particular job that you have. Not, well, everyone's going to get a 3% raise or a 4% or a 5% raise, and we spread that evenly across the pool. I'm talking about what are the positions that you must have, that you need to have? What are the positions that are difficult to hire for? What are the positions that are difficult to retain? Using compensation data, benchmark data from across the market space, and then determining a rate of pay that keeps the talent that you have and attracts other talent. And if you're at 50%, Bert, do you know what it means if you're at 50%?
I don't. Explain that to me, please.
All right, if you're at 50%, it's pretty simple. That means you've already excluded half of the talent pool. It's so basic, right? No one's going to take less pay to come to your organization. So you're already excluding everyone that makes above that 50%, what we call competitive pay. And what I'm saying is we're going to have to pick another spot and call that paying well. Something better than competitive if competitive gets interpreted at 50%. And this is what's creating a problem. Employers are going, I just can't attract people. Where are the people? Well, I think the people are there today. We're just not paying at the rate that we need to pay to attract. And that survey, that reference that we just talked about, really does talk about a 2 times better chance of attracting and retaining talent. We got a program coming up with Mikey Mack that's going to talk about paying well. It's going to be a great program. You can catch that information on the AIM website and join up for it. There is still time, as that will kick off the month of June for us.